Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, we have hot, messy topics today and our members only Vanderpump Rules edition tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Pacific. Hot, messy, we have a lot to go over. So that's going to be today at 12 p.m. But in the meantime, now we have Tom Sandoval being accused of hooking up with yet another Vanderpump Rules cast member. Are you Raquel now? What is going on, Tom Sandoval? Now, this is all conspiracy, I guess. I mean, it's from Scheana and Peter, so we're going to get into it. But before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, do all the YouTube-y things, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I wanted to get into this because Scheana Davies, Scheana in general, did a podcast episode with Sir Manager Peter, and they had some interesting things to say, especially about Tom Sandoval. Okay, now, this came out from All About the Real Housewives, but Scheana Shay believes Tom Sandoval cheated on Ariana Madix with former Vanderpump Rules co-star Billie Lee. This is the first time, y'all, that I've heard about this. Scheana Shay and Peter Madrigal are making some bold claims about Tom Sandoval's oddly close relationship with former Vanderpump Rules star Billie Lee. It's no secret that Tom and Billie have been attached at the hip in recent weeks following Tom's split from his girlfriend of nearly a decade, Ariana Madix. The two friends have been spotted together working out, grabbing drinks, hanging out at the home that Tom shares with Ariana, and so on. Bravo fans have found that Tom and Billie's new super close friendship is suspect, considering Billie is such good friends with Ariana, while Billie insists that she's friends with both Tom and Ariana and is doing what she can to support them both. Ariana isn't happy with Billie being friends with her ex, and since Billie and Tom have become BFFs, Ariana has made it clear that she is no longer interested in a friendship with Billie Lee, as she has absolutely unfollowed her on Instagram. So it's like kind of goodbye, Billie, in a Ken voice to Kyle. Now, Scheana Shay and fellow Pump Rules OG Peter Madrigal are revealing some gossip that's been going around Sir about Tom and Billie for years. On the latest episode of Scheana's podcast, Shenanigans with Scheana Shay, the Vanderpump Rules stars say that they now believe the rumors that Tom hooked up with Billie when he was in a relationship with Ariana. Okay, this is not just like oh yeah, I do believe that happened. That's a pretty big freaking allegation. That's a pretty big, did we bring this up at the reunion? I thought the whole time that Billie Lee was trying to get in there because I thought that Billie Lee saw this as an easy segue back onto the show. Like, oh, okay, well, nobody else is going to hang around Tom right now. So if I hang around Tom, then obviously Tom would have somebody to film with, which leaves an opening for me to be invited back to Vanderpump Rules. I didn't think it was like oh, well, we might have did the damn thing, and that's why I don't know. I mean, maybe call me naive. I'm not quite sure, but it keeps going. It always keeps going. So I kind of think something maybe did happen with him and Billie back in the day, and they just made a pact, not to tell anyone. Because why would they? That would fuck up their relationship and friendship and their lives as it just did with Rachel. Now, Peter agreed, telling Scheana, yeah, exactly. You know what? Now that I look back on everything, yeah, I think that definitely did happen. Well, I don't want to just put words in their mouths. I actually want to play the clip from what they said because, well, I think that just makes it that much better. Hold on.
This podcast episode of Shenanigans, her and Peter said that they believe that Sandoval cheated on Ariana with Billie Lee.
I kind of think something maybe did happen with him and Billie back in the day, and they just made a pact, to tell anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because why would they? That would fuck up the relationship and friendship and their lives, as it just did with Rachel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Now that I look back on everything, yeah, I think that definitely happened.
Yeah.
We've all seen how close Billie Lee and Sandoval have been. She's been sleeping over his house. And just last week, Billie had posted Ariana's dog to her story. Ariana and Tom adopted Maya together. However, sources say that Ariana is much more of the dog person and Maya is much more of Ariana's dog. Like Billie Lee, do whatever with Sandoval, but step away from Ariana's dog. On Scheana's latest
Can I just say really quick, I agree with the step away from the damn dog. Just saying. Okay, guys. Well, also, there is more. There's always more. And leave it up to Scheana Shay because she's now talking about the dramatic confrontation with Tom Sandoval after he cheated. In an interview with Us Weekly, Scheana addressed her confrontation about the affair on Vanderpump Rules. Every single thing we spoke of in that conversation on the show felt so important. It was one of the harder conversations and scenes that I've ever filmed, to be honest. Now, while wiping away her tears, Scheana anticipated watching it back, saying, "That'll definitely be hard to watch back because this was a 13-year friendship that ended not because of anything he did to me, but because of what he did to someone else and because of his actions. And that doesn't align with how I live my life. It was a really challenging scene to get through. It was really, really tough." Now, the star did suggest that Tom had a game plan regarding the affair. And she said, "I know in our conversation that you see in the trailer when he's like, I was going to break up with Ariana regardless, the game plan was given to me then. I just don't know how much of that you'll see. He had a game plan. Her, I don't know. These were two of my absolute best friends. So to lose both of them at the same time was hard. I immediately disconnected. Like, we were done that night in New York. I was done with both of them. I could never see continuing a friendship with either one of them after I found out. This is just on such a different level. I mean, this was someone who was in their home. The three of them would do stuff together all the time. Ariana was the only one not clued in as to what was actually going on." But, I mean, let's take it over to Lala for a second because Lala has her own to share. Lala, please help us out on this. Okay, Lala Kent is looking ahead to the potential but yet to be confirmed, season 11 of Vanderpump Rules. And during a podcast appearance last week before admitting that she went too hard at the season 10 reunion, Lala shared her thoughts on the issues that led up to Tom Sandoval and Raquel's affair, shared what she learned from 50 Cent, and addressed her weight loss after her messy split from Randall. "When I lost a significant amount of weight after my relationship ended, I was so insecure because I was skin and bones. And I'm still trying to get that weight back on." And that was on Sophia with an F podcast. Although Lala's faced physical challenges due to her and Randall's breakup, which she claims was prompted by chronic eating, her mom, Lisa Birmingham, has continued to be supportive. She said, "My mom always told me you look amazing. Now, when we have the conversation, she tells me, yes, I was worried because you couldn't consume food. You always look beautiful, but I knew that you weren't eating." As for what she learned from 50 Cent, who attacked her and Randall on Instagram in 2019 after Randall failed to pay him the $1 million that he owed, Lala said that the rapper taught her to go public when she needed to get something accomplished. "I have found by adopting 50 Cent's way of getting shit done, you blast people on Instagram and then they come correct like he did to my ex." She addressed the scandal, noting that while Raquel seems very young, she's 28 years old and should have known better than to engage in an affair behind Ariana's back. She said, "I think anything that happens after 25 and you're still acting like a Sandoval or a Raquel, something needs to happen. You're either hardwired differently where you're just a fucking lost cause, which is how I feel Sandoval is. I don't think that there's any fucking helping him. Or you're like a Raquel where there's been a lot of things that have happened to you in your past, but maybe you haven't dealt with these things properly and it manifests into something like this where you're not exactly aware of it. I don't know, being your best friend's man, like you don't know that probably is not okay." She believes that they're both wired differently. She believes that they're both out of their damn minds. But we do have a win when it comes to three of our favorite co-stars from Vanderpump Rules. Let me play this clip really quick.
Wow.
Oh, well, I didn't realize that they were going to put music in it as well. But best reality on-screen team. I will never sing for you guys again. Scheana, Katie Maloney, and Ariana Madix, they took home the MTV Award, which congratulations for them because I believe this is one of, if not the first time Vanderpump Rules has. I mean, always going up against Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's a hard crowd, guys. But this season, if any season, was your season. Even though Lala boycotted because of the writer's strike. But we'll get into that another time. Guys, we are going live right after this for our hot, messy topics. So get ready for that at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, like it says right here in the banner. I will pin that link to the comments. And then tonight, we have our members only live Vanderpump Rules edition at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Pacific. We have a lot of stuff coming up, so get ready for it. And happy Monday, everyone. Love you guys. See you soon.